This is KGW News at noon.
And we start with breaking news. An explosion led to a house fire, which then spread to another home. When our crew got there, the fire was ripping through the homes as firefighters in ladder trucks quickly worked to put out those flames. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Brenda Braxton. Now, this fire is happening in Northwest Portland. Crews for Portland Fire and Rescue and Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue got there around 10 o'clock this morning. This is in the Forest Heights area off Burkhart Court. Bryant Clerkley joins us there live this noon. Bryant, give us an update on what's happening right now.
Hey Brenda, well, smoke is still billowing out of this house, and as you guys can see behind me, there are still plenty of fire crews here, and like you said, firefighters say they got an initial call just after 10 a.m. about a house explosion, and that fire did spread to the next house, and this is a 2-alarm fire, which means extra crews were sent. And we don't know if anyone was hurt yet, but investigators are looking into this. And there's also a lot of debris in the street. And I did speak to some neighbors down the street that said that they did hear the explosion, or they heard some sort of explosion. They walked outside and saw glass and debris in the middle of the road, and they saw ash falling from the sky, and they could smell gas, and the house was up in flames in minutes. And so we also spoke to another neighbor that's just heartbroken at this destruction.
As you got closer and you could see the flames, my initial gut reaction was just heartbreak, because your heart is breaking for those people. Your heart is breaking for the fact that everything they own is lost.
And we should be getting updates from firefighters as the investigation continues, and when we do, we will update everyone on air and online on KGW.com. Brenda?
Bryant Clerkley reporting live in Northwest Portland. Thank you.
Today is a tough and a tragic day for Kentucky, for the Fort Campbell, and for the 101st.
An investigation is underway after 2 U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopters crashed in Kentucky, killing 9 soldiers. The crash happened late last night in a rural area about 40 miles from Fort Campbell. A witness described seeing 2 helicopters flying extremely low, followed by an explosion in the sky. The deputy commander for the 101st Airborne Division says the pilots were using night vision goggles during a training exercise.
The Army has deployed an aircraft safety team from Fort Rucker, Alabama, who will arrive later today and will immediately initiate an investigation to help us understand what caused this crash in order to prevent accidents like this from happening again.
The Army won't release the soldiers' names until their families are notified. Portland community leaders and activists are on a mission to curb the increasing gun violence here. The latest shooting left 2 high schoolers dead in North Portland. The group Better Portland Stop the Violence held a Zoom meeting with the media today. They talked about the shooting at University Park on Saturday and the recent shooting at the Embassy Suites Hotel. We heard Lori Palmer. Her son was shot in 2015, and since then, she's been working to stop the violence.
I'm in front of the gun. My son got shot by the gun. I'm in the middle because I'm an advocate. I'm against that. I'm behind the gun because I got family members and people that I know is pulling the trigger. I'm in this community and sitting at this table. I'm on this call because our children and our families' lives are on the line in this community.
They announced a community and youth rally at Jefferson High School. It's on April 15th at 1 o'clock. There will be a basketball tournament, and it's about bringing the community together. If you'd like more information or want to volunteer, head to betterportland.wordpress.com. Thousands of protesters rallied for gun reform at the Tennessee state capitol today. This comes after a school shooting Monday in Nashville that killed 6 people, including 3 kids. NBC's Lindsay Reiser reports from Nashville.
Today's rally was actually organized by a mom who obviously saw what happened in her community Monday, put the flyer out immediately, and a few thousand showed up. Some are out here in this main atrium. Some people went upstairs to be in the gallery while lawmakers are conducting business. They've been singing songs, they've been chanting. And essentially their goal here is to confront lawmakers as they do their business. Many people say they want their kids protected, they want some kind of reform. We know that there are several bills going through the General Assembly here in the state that would expand gun access. So many people hoping today that those pause and that some kind of gun control is passed. Of course, time will tell if the people showing up today, if this demonstration does impact the work. But so far it has been very peaceful. Many parents have come out with their children and signs trying to push their lawmakers for some kind of change. We're in Nashville. Lindsay Reiser, NBC News.
The family of one of the University of Idaho students murdered near campus is creating a new foundation in his memory. Ethan Chapin was from Conway, Washington in Skagit County. His family has partnered with Tulip Farms in Mount Vernon to sell tulips, bulbs, and T-shirts, and to form a foundation called Ethan's Smile. The goal is to offer scholarships to students in the Skagit Valley. Ethan's mom made the announcement this week in a Facebook video.
It's a wonderful way to honor Ethan. He was an amazing kid. I mean, let's all be honest, life without him it's tricky.
Some of the money will also go to the University of Idaho. Chapin was stabbed to death along with 3 other students in an off-campus house last November. ODOT is looking to make part of McLaughlin Boulevard safer for pedestrians and for cyclists. It's focused on a 5-mile stretch south of Milwaukee down through Gladstone to the Clackamas River. Right now, ODOT is asking for input from people who live in that area. Ideas include adding more sidewalks, improving pedestrian crossings, and adding buffers to the bike lanes. A KGW viewer wrote us concerned that this would mean less space for cars, so we asked ODOT about that.
We're not considering taking any travel lanes for any of these improvements at this time.
They said there may be one exception. They're considering using a right turn lane to help buses move through the area faster. You can check out the full plan and give feedback on ODOT's website. Okay, let's head back to the Weather Center. Raj, you're still holding out hope for some sunshine in Portland today?
Since you have stepped into that studio, we have started to open up a few sun breaks around the area. We are dry right now. This is the visible satellite picture behind me, and the brighter white colors, thick cloud cover up over the Cascades, but the thinning white and some dark holes means no cloud cover. So tough to tell how much sun we're actually going to get this afternoon. It may not be much, but we are starting to open up at least some breaks in the cloud deck. Not everywhere. Here's Newport, Yaquina Bay camera, overcast and only 46 degrees. Boy, that's a chilly late March day. Here's a brighter view, though, looking back to the west over the top of the Interstate Bridge from Pearson Airfield up in Vancouver. You can see the cloud deck breaking up a little bit there. I can see some sun here at KGW, but this vantage point looking over the Willamette doesn't really show much. We are at 50. The Columbia River again out of PDX showing a sunbreak right now. Don't forget there's still a spotty shower chance later today. We'll be about 56 at 4 o'clock. Weather models, Brenda, doubling down on a strong weather front, bringing a lot of rain to the valley and a lot of snow to the Cascades, and those lowering snow levels over the weekend. That forecast coming up.
See you then. Thank you.